Hi there, Mary Beth Temple here, brand new brand ambassador for Necchi, and I'm here today to unbox this machine, which is the Necchi NC-102D. Now this is a sturdy little bugger, and it is an entry-level machine, but it has lots of bells and whistles on it that might surprise you. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this, and I'm going to show you all the details that I like about it. All right, I'm going to put this baby on the floor so I can get the parts out. It is surprisingly heavy for a small machine, which I think is going to be a good thing. So let's see what we have in the box. We have a foot pedal. That's important. We have the manual and the dust cover. And let's see if I can get her out. All right, in the back here we have the electrical cord. And here we are. A little aggressive. All right, I'm going to put the machine with it facing you so you can see what's up. So first off, if you haven't noticed, she's a very happy green. And we have that nice little handle on the top that I used to take her out of the box. All right, I have plugged her in so that you can see what's going on a little bit better. I have the light on and I have my computer screen activated. So let's take a look at some of the things that we have going on here. We have our bobbin winder over here and our thread spool. We have our tensions. And one of the things I like about the threading of this machine is that the guides are printed right on the housing. You can look here and see exactly where the thread has to go when you're threading it, which is super, super helpful when you forget or when the machine is new to you and you just takes you a couple of tries to get it right otherwise. So over here we have our computer panel. You can adjust your stitch width and stitch length and also pick which stitch you want to do. Now this baby here comes preloaded with 200 different stitches, which I think is really cool. And if you want to remember which one's which without having to look into the manual, you have these cards right here. They're laminated and they pull out from the side of the machine. Now in addition to our straight stitches and what have you, we have a buttonhole stitch, etc. We also have some embroidery stitches, which is a nice little complement to the straight stitching. But on the lower one, you can see that we have an entire alphabet, including some additional letters and punctuation if English is not your first language, or at least the language you want to embroider in. So I think that's pretty cool. Again, all of this stuff you can get more information on in the manual, but it's nice that I don't have to grab the manual every time I want to change my stitch. Now, the last thing we have going on over here is our little case that pops off. This does two things. You can now use the machine as a free arm. Without that little extension on the back, you can do cuffs and hems and sleeves and smaller items. But also, let me find a good spot here. If we open this up, you have our additional feet, the buttonholer, extra bobbins, extra needles, we have two different thread spool holders. We have one for big spools and one for little skinny spools that go up here. All the little bits and bobs that you might need to get started are right here in this bag, and that is tucked inside. And if you decide later you want to move them to a different place, this is a great place to store extra bobbins, little snips, anything that you might need while you're sewing. And this clicks right into place. For those of you who are interested in doing some free-form quilting, that's ruler work is one of the things that is on my agenda to learn for 2025. You have your switch right here where you can drop your feed dogs, so you can go ahead and use that. And so here we are. Oh, one thing I almost forgot that I do also like is the speed. Now, a lot of machines will have 3 speeds, 1, 2, 3. One of the things I liked about this machine is it's on a slider, so it's not click 1, click 2, click 3. You can adjust the speed of your machine at any point in between the fastest and the slowest. And the reason you might want to do that, if you're a new sewer or an occasional sewer and you want to go slow until you get the hang of things, that's great. But also, I might want one speed if I'm banging out some curtain panels. I might want to go really fast. If I'm trying some embroidery or perhaps trying to use that alphabet and make a sentence, I might want it to go a little bit slower to make sure that I have some control. So that is the information I wanted to share with you about the Necchi NC-102D. And I will drop a link in the description so you can get more information. This is a terrific machine to get started with because it's not a toy. It's sturdy, it is a workhorse, and it's going to do everything you need it to do and then some. It's also terrific for people who maybe only sew a couple times a year. They want to make sure that they have a machine that does everything they want, but they don't want to invest $3,000 in a machine that has all the bells and whistles. So, also she's bright and happy, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I am Beth Temple, and I'll see you again here real soon with some brand new sewing projects on my new Necchi.